Have you ever wondered how, out of literally thousands of hotels, that one perfect option just seems to follow you around the internet when you're planning a trip? Well, I can tell you it's not luck. It's actually a really sophisticated tech strategy. And today, we're going to pull back the curtain on the invisible technology hotels are using to win your business. I mean, think about the last time you were looking for a place to stay. You were probably drowning in options, right? On booking sites, travel blogs, social media, it's everywhere. So how on earth does one single hotel manage to cut through all that noise and get you to click that Book Now button? Well, make no mistake, this isn't some friendly competition. It's an all-out digital battlefield. Online, hotels are in a constant, high-stakes war for your attention. Every single click, every view, and especially every booking is a hard-won victory. And the secret weapon in this whole fight is something you and I use every single day: cloud computing. To put it simply, instead of needing their own giant, expensive computer systems, hotels can now tap into incredibly powerful software and data services right over the internet, kind of like how you stream a movie on Netflix. And this change is a total game changer. In the old days, a hotel needed a massive, costly server room and a whole army of IT staff just to keep things running. Now, with the cloud, they can use the best software out there and just pay as they go. They can access it from anywhere, and it's always up to date. It's way cheaper, it's way more flexible, and it totally levels the playing field. So how do we know what this digital fight actually looks like? Well, for this explainer, we're digging into a really fascinating study of award-winning hospitality tech companies in Turkey, which happens to be one of the most competitive tourism markets in the world. And what they're doing there pretty much reveals the playbook that top hotels everywhere are using. And what the researchers found was pretty incredible. They identified 19 distinct cloud-based services that the very best hotels are using to get your attention online. 19 different tools that make up their digital arsenal. Now, these 19 tools aren't just random. The research shows they're organized across these 5 key strategic fronts. This is the whole battlefield, right here. For our purposes, we're going to zero in on the 3 that really impact you the most: how they get in front of you, how they manage their reputation, and the tech they use once you're actually there. All right, let's start with the first, and you could argue the most important front: distribution. This is all about making sure a hotel's rooms are listed on as many websites as possible, and always at the right price. The study found there are 3 tools that are absolutely non-negotiable. Every single top-tier company had them. First, a channel manager, which syncs the hotel's availability across dozens of sites like Expedia and Booking.com all at once. Then, the reservation module, which is what lets you book right on their own website. And, of course, SEO, to make sure they pop up when you're searching on Google. But here's where it gets really clever. The best hotels don't just guess their prices, oh no. They use special software to watch their competitors' prices in real time. So if the hotel down the street drops its rate for Saturday night, the software alerts them instantly, and they can adjust their own strategy on the fly. Okay, next up, the battle for what you think. It's not enough for a hotel to just be seen. They have to manage what people are saying about them online. And that brings us to the social network and reputation management front. And again, there are a couple of core tools that everyone seems to use. A CRM system is basically a super smart database that keeps track of guest info, everything from past stays to their preference for an orthopedic bed. This lets them personalize your service. And then there's review site integration, which cleverly pulls all those glowing TripAdvisor reviews right onto the hotel's own website, building trust right when you're about to book. But the real pro move? The top hotels take it even further. They actually hire special services to manage their online image for them. These services will go out and ask happy guests for positive reviews, and they'll even professionally respond to all the comments, the good and the bad, all across the internet, all on the hotel's behalf. So the third front we're diving into is activity management. This is where the tech shifts from just getting you in the door to actually shaping your entire experience at the hotel, while making everything run smoothly behind the scenes. One of the most important tools here is call center integration. So when you call, the system instantly pulls up your profile. That means the agent knows who you are and what you like before you even say hello. And while it's not quite everywhere yet, dedicated mobile apps are becoming a big thing, letting you do everything from check-in to ordering room service, all from your phone. But check this out. The most cutting-edge hotels are going even further. They're using AI-powered chatbots, like this one called Isabot, that literally act as your personal holiday assistant. Through something as simple as Facebook Messenger, it can answer your questions and handle requests from the moment you book until long after you leave. It's pretty wild. So, we've seen some of the seriously complex digital machinery working behind the scenes, from channel managers to AI assistants. But with all this talk of software and automation, you have to ask, what's the point of it all? What is this tech ultimately supposed to be for? And that brings us to the most important point, which the study we've been looking at puts perfectly. It reminds us that even though tech is changing everything, it can't replace the heart of what hospitality is. Software can make service more efficient, for sure, but the quality of that service, the warmth, the welcome, that always comes down to the human factor. And this really raises a huge question for the future of travel. We've seen how powerful the tools are that hotels are using to get smarter. But as they do, it's worth asking ourselves, what does true hospitality really mean to you? Is it the perfect, seamless efficiency of an app, or is it the warmth of a genuine human smile? Definitely something to think about on your next trip.